You don't lack discipline, your brain is just bored. Right now, your mind sees productivity as pain and distraction as relief. So every time you try to work, it quietly pulls you away. Not because you're lazy, but because your brain is wired to avoid what feels hard and chase what feels good. Here's the twist. You don't need more willpower. You need to reprogram what your brain craves. Because once your brain starts associating productivity with reward, focus stops feeling like a fight and starts feeling like an addiction. In this video, I'll show you how to flip that switch and make your brain want to work. Not force it, but crave it. And the first step is counterintuitive. It's not about doing more, it's about what you do before you even start. Step 1. Prime the reward system. Your brain doesn't run on logic. It runs on dopamine, the chemical of anticipation. That means your brain isn't motivated by finishing tasks. It's motivated by what it expects to feel while doing them. Here's the problem. Scrolling equals instant dopamine. Videos equals instant dopamine. Notifications equals instant dopamine. But work, slow, effortful, uncertain. So your brain makes a simple decision. Why struggle when I can feel good instantly? That's why forcing productivity rarely works. You're fighting chemistry, so instead, you flip it. You attach dopamine to the start of work. Here's how. Before you begin a task, pair it with something your brain already enjoys. A specific playlist, a certain drink, a location you only use for deep work. Do this consistently, and your brain starts building a link. This feeling equals it's time to focus. Over time, the cue itself becomes addictive. You won't need motivation because your brain will start anticipating the reward every time you sit down to work. And anticipation is what drives action. But this alone isn't enough, because even if you start, your brain still needs a reason to stay. And that brings us to step 2. Step 2. Make progress addictive. Starting is one battle, staying locked in, that's a different war. Because your brain constantly asks one question, is this worth continuing? If the answer isn't clear, it checks out. That's why most people quit halfway. Not because they're weak, but because the brain isn't getting proof of progress. And without progress, there's no dopamine. No dopamine, no drive. So here's the shift. You don't aim for big wins, you engineer visible wins. Small, fast, clear. Break your work into pieces so easy they feel almost too simple. Finish 1, you see it. Finish 2, you feel it. Finish 3, now your brain locks in. Why? Because every completed step sends a signal. Progress is happening, and progress releases dopamine. That's when something powerful happens. Work stops feeling like effort and starts feeling like a game you want to keep playing. This is why checklists work, why progress bars keep you hooked, why streaks are addictive. You're not chasing the outcome anymore, you're chasing the next small win. Step 3. Control the escape. Make distraction less rewarding. You've done something powerful now. Your brain is starting to like progress. But there's still a problem. Distraction is still easier, still faster, still more rewarding. So in any weak moment, your brain will default back, not because it wants to fail, but because the escape is too attractive. So here's the final shift. Don't just make work better, make distraction worse. Right now, your environment is designed against you. One tap, dopamine. One scroll, escape. One notification, gone. So you flip it. Add friction to everything that pulls you away. Delete the apps you overuse, log out after every session, keep your phone in another room. Make distraction inconvenient. Because your brain always chooses the easier path, so you redesign the path. Work equals easy to start. Distraction equals hard to access. Now something interesting happens. You don't need insane discipline anymore, because there's nothing pulling you away. And when you combine this with everything before, cue to dopamine, progress to dopamine, completion to dopamine, you've created a loop, a system your brain wants to repeat. That's when productivity stops being something you force and becomes something you crave. Not once, not sometimes, but daily. And that's the difference between people who try and people who transform. If you made it this far, you're not just watching. You're ready to change how your brain works. So here's what to do. Don't wait. Pick one small task right now and apply everything you just learned. Because the moment you take action, this stops being a video and starts becoming your new default. If you want more videos that rewire your mind for focus and discipline, hit subscribe. See you on the next one.